India Business Insights. If you are a new visitor, we suggest that you explore our channel. We have over 300 well-researched and insightful videos on companies, industry analysis on India economy, government policies and business, and commercial laws. While this is a short video on Airtel, we also propose to do longer videos with deeper financial analysis and comparisons with competitors, etc. If you would like to see such videos, please leave a comment in the comment box. Before we look at Airtel, let us see how important has the digital economy become for India and how important is the telecom industry in India. The digital economy of India today contributes 11% of the country's GDP, underlining the commitment from various stakeholders, including the private sector, in ensuring that India achieves its vision of a $1 trillion digital economy at an exponential pace. As the country continues to enhance its digital transformation, 5G will play a critical role in further accelerating the vibrant growth of the digital landscape. India's total telecom users base stood at 1,199.28 million as on March 31, 2024. The telecom industry saw healthy customer additions in FY 2023-2024, underscored by penetration improvement. In the current year, customer base grew by 230 basis points, while the tele-density, which tells the number of telephone connections for every 100 people in a specific geographic area, was at 85.69% as on March 31st, 2024. The urban tele-density stood at 133.72%, whereas the rural tele-density stood at 59.19% as on March 31st, 2024. Among the service areas excluding metros, Kerala had the highest tele-density, 121.65%, followed by Himachal Pradesh, 119.43%, Punjab, 114.36%, Tamil Nadu, 103.23%, Karnataka, 103.20%, Maharashtra, 102.89%, Andhra Pradesh, 95.43%, and Gujarat, 91.53%. Among the metros, Delhi topped with 280.62% tele-density. On the other hand, the service areas such as Bihar, 57.16%, Uttar Pradesh, 67.03%, Madhya Pradesh, 68.71%, and Assam, 74.02% have comparatively low tele-density. India's digital finance architecture is leading the digital transformation. As per the RBI, India accounts for 46% of all digital payments worldwide, with 80% of these transactions attributed to UPI. With less than 900 million internet subscribers, wireline and wireless, India stands as one of the largest and fastest growing markets for digital consumers. The Indian telecom industry is driving digital economy and serving as an economic multiplier. Airtel is committed to being at the forefront of this intersection, and they are actively working with policymakers, partners, vendors, and other stakeholders towards achieving this goal. Airtel company continues to break new ground in being a leader of India's digital transformation journey. Bharti Airtel Limited is an Indian multinational telecommunication services company based in New Delhi. It operates in 18 countries across South Asia and Africa, as well as the Channel Islands. It has a market capitalization of Rs 7,002.73 billion. Currently, Airtel provides 5G, 4G and LTE advanced services throughout India. Currently offered services include fixed line broadband and voice services depending upon the country of operation. Airtel had also rolled out its voice over LTE (VoLTE) technology across all Indian telecom circles. It is the second largest mobile network operator in India and the second largest mobile network operator in the world as well. In mobile services, the company crossed the milestone of a total of 350 million customers and 250 million data customers. Airtel was named India's second most valuable brand in the first ever brands ranking by Millward Brown and WPP PLC. Let's find how Airtel became a telecom giant. In 1984, Sunil Bharti Mittal and Rakesh Bharti Mittal, the two older sons of a prominent politician from Punjab, started assembling push-button phones in India, which he earlier used to import from a Singaporean company, Singtel, replacing the old-fashioned bulky rotary phones that were in use in the country then. Bharti Telecom Limited (BTL) was incorporated and entered into a technical tie-up with Siemens AG of Germany for the manufacturing of electronic push-button phones. By the early 1990s, Bharti was making fax machines, cordless phones and other telecom gear. While Bharti was one of the 9 or 10 companies licensed to make cordless phones and digital phones, they quickly emerged as one of the more successful players in this field and had a successful listing on Indian Stock Exchange. In 1992, he successfully bid for one of the 4 mobile phone network licenses auctioned in India. One of the conditions for the Delhi cellular licenses was that the bidder have some experience as a telecom operator. So Mittal clinched a deal with the French telecom group Vivendi. He was one of the first Indian entrepreneurs to identify the mobile telecom business as a major growth area. His plans were finally approved by the government in 1994 and he launched the services in Delhi in 1995. When Bharti Cellular Limited (BCL) was formed to offer cellular services under the brand name Airtel, within a few years, Bharti became the first telecom company to cross the 2 million mobile subscriber mark. Bharti also brought down the STD or ISD cellular rates in India under the brand name India One, even though several strong and well-known groups entered the field. Even as one of the 2 licensees in Delhi circle, Airtel was financially successful while many others struggled to pay the government license fees. The shift from fixed license fees to percentage fees also provided a boost to the finances of several companies. Bharti also got equity participation from Singtel and a slew of other investors. It had 2 layers of holding companies and was extremely well financed. This allowed Bharti to quickly acquire many of its struggling competitors also, while initially each company got license in one circle only. In the late 90s, with many companies struggling, the Indian government also allowed M&A in this sector. In 1999, Bharti Enterprises gained control of JT Holdings and expanded cellular operations to Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. In 2000, Bharti took over SkyCell Communications in Chennai. By 2001, the company had acquired SpiceCell in Kolkata. In 2003, it unified its cellular services under the Airtel brand. The following year, Bharti gained control of Hexacom, entering Rajasthan, and in 2005, it extended its network to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This expansion enabled the company to provide voice services across India. Airtel launched Hello Tunes, a caller ringback tone service, in July 2004, becoming the first operator in India to do so. The Airtel theme song composed by A.R. Rahman was the most popular tune in that year. In May 2008, it emerged that Airtel was exploring the possibility of buying the MTN Group, a South Africa-based telecommunications company with coverage in 21 countries. In Africa and the Middle East, Financial Times reported that Bharti was considering offering $45 billion for a 100% stake in MTN, which would be the largest overseas acquisitions ever by an Indian firm. However, both sides emphasized the tentative nature of the talks. However, the talks fell apart as MTN Group tried to reverse the negotiations by making Bharti almost a subsidiary of the new company. In May 2009, Bharti Airtel again confirmed that it was in talks with MTN and companies agreed to discuss the potential transaction exclusively by 31st July 2009. Talks eventually ended without agreement, some sources stating that this was due to opposition from the South African government. In 2009, Bharti negotiated for its strategic partner Alcatel-Lucent to manage the network infrastructure for the fixed line business. Later, Bharti Airtel awarded the 3-year contract to Alcatel-Lucent for setting up an internet protocol access network across the country. This would help consumers access internet at faster speed and high quality and internet browsing on mobile handsets. In 2009, Airtel launched its first international mobile network in Sri Lanka. In June 2010, Bharti acquired the African business of Zain Telecom for $10.7 billion, making it is the largest ever acquisition by an Indian telecom firm. In 2012, Bharti tied up with Walmart, the US retail giant, to start a number of retail stores across India. In May 2024, Google Cloud partnered with Airtel to deliver cloud and generative AI solutions to Indian business. Through the collaboration, the telecom company will adopt a suite of solutions from Google Cloud to fast-track its cloud adoption and modernization. Through this collaboration, the two companies are targeting India's large and growing public cloud services market, which is expected to be worth $17.8 billion by 2027. The company continues to leverage its digital capabilities and strengthen its portfolio of digital services. Airtel's diverse portfolio encompasses Airtel IQ, IoT, Airtel Payments Bank, Cloud, SD-WAN, and Airtel Finance. Airtel IQ is the world's first network-embedded CPaaS. Airtel's IoT business, one of our fastest growing digital offerings, is set to play a pivotal role in the government's smart metering program that will see the deployment of 250 million smart meters across the country. Airtel and its business segments. Mobile services. Airtel provides a wide array of services including postpaid, prepaid, roaming, internet and a range of value-added services. Utilizing its expansive distribution network of 1.2 million outlets, it extends its reach across 7,918 census and 8,09,051 non-census towns and villages throughout India, encompassing over 96.1% of the country's population. The services are possible through their expansive network with 3,18,171 network towers and 9,31,854 mobile broadband base stations. Additionally, the company has extensive nationwide long-distance optic fiber infrastructure. In FY 2023-2024, Airtel company crossed the milestone of a total of 350 million customers and 250 million data customers, with a 2x jump in net additions, entailing a strong customer base of 23 million. The minutes on the network increased by 7.3% to 4,667 billion. The company had 260.8 million data customers at the end of March 31st, 2024, of which 252.7 million were 4G plus 5G customers. The increased penetration through bundled plans with high inbuilt data has also led to the total MBs on the network growing by 21.8% to 65,978 billion MBs. Airtel is also continuously broadening its network coverage to serve more customers in rural India. A fast-paced rollout of our 5G network has ensured that Airtel 5G Plus is available across the country. The network already has more than 72 million 5G customers. During the year, revenues increased by 12% to rupees 8,50,488 million as compared to rupees 7,59,246 million in previous year, driven by feature phone to smartphone upgrades, prepaid to postpaid upgrades, data monetizations and international roaming. Broadband. Airtel provides broadband internet access through fiber, DSL, internet leased lines and MPLS, multi-protocol level switching solutions, as well as IPTV and fixed line telephone services. Until 18 September 2004, Bharti provided fixed line telephony and broadband services under the Touchtel brand. Bharti now provides all telecom services including fixed line services under the common brand Airtel. On broadband, Airtel continued the momentum and added 1.6 million customers. The company saw some green shoots emerging in the DTH business. After 2 years of decline, Airtel grew its customer base by 2+ lakh, the only operator in the industry to grow customer base during the year. In Airtel Africa, the overall mobile customer base grew by 9% to 152.7 million and mobile money customer base grew by 20.7% to 38.0 million as of March 31st, 2024. Digital TV services. Airtel's DTH platform offers a broad spectrum of digital TV services. Airtel Xstream serves as a viable alternative to smart TVs, granting users access to OTT channels and TV channels directly on their regular TV via an inbuilt Chromecast Play feature. It offers an extensive selection of 725 channels, including 94 HD channels. Airtel Banking. Airtel payment banks continued to demonstrate a robust performance. The number of monthly transacting users grew by 22% to reach 67 million. Deposit growth remained strong at 50% over the previous year. Airtel Finance achieved notable milestones, with the personal loans book size crossing $26 billion and 360K plus co-branded credit cards issued as on March 2024. Airtel Finance, through its 4 partners across banks and NBFCs, is disbursing loans at a run rate of Rs 5.8 billion per quarter as on March 31, 2024. Airtel Business. Airtel is India's trusted provider of ICT services. It offers a diverse range of solutions tailored to the needs of enterprises, governments, carriers, and small to medium-sized businesses. Its offerings include fixed-line voice solutions, PRIs, data connectivity, and a variety of options such as MPLS, VoIP, and SIP trunking. Its cloud portfolio further enhances its Office solution suite, featuring storage, compute services, Microsoft Office 365, Shopify-based e-commerce packages and CRM packages, all available on a flexible pay-as-you-go model. Beyond this, its offerings extend to network integration. Let's look at market share of Airtel and its competitors. As of October 5, 2024, the Jio holds a 40.68% market share, followed by Bharti Airtel with 33.12% and BSNL with 7.59%. Jio, which started its telecom services in September 2016 with a mere 1.52% market share, outpaced its competitors significantly, while state-owned BSNL has just 7.7% market share in the month. In February 2024, Jio added significantly 3.5 million customers, bringing its total subscribers to 4,067.58 million, while Airtel added 1.5 million, increasing its total subscribers to 384.01 million. While Vodafone Idea continues to experience a decline in subscribers, losing over 1 million subscribers and bringing its total subscribers to 220.50 million. In terms of average revenue per user, Airtel leads the industry with Rs 208 against Jio's Rs 182 and Vodafone's Idea's Rs 145. Financial performance. As on March 31, 2024, the company generated Rs 9,41,198 million in revenue, 54.3% EBITDA margin with Rs 49,882 million PAT. The company generated an operating free cash flow of Rs 255 billion. Consolidated net debt excluding lease obligations for the company stands at Rs 14,09,704 million compared to Rs 15,26,508 million in the previous year. Consolidated net debt of the company, including the impact of leases, stood at Rs 20,46,461 million as on March 31, 2024. The net debt EBITDA ratio, including the impact of leases as on March 31, 2024, was 2.6x as compared to 2.9x as on March 31, 2023. The net debt equity ratio was at 2.5x as on March 31, 2024 as compared to 2.7x as on March 31, 2023. This graph displays the revenue trend for the years 2020 to 2024. It shows a steady increase in the revenue year over year. Starting from across Rs 56,559.60 crore in 2020, the revenue grew to Rs 95,509.90 crore in 2024. This indicates a strong upward growth trajectory for the company's revenue, reflecting successful operational strategies or market expansion. In 2020, both EBIT, earnings before income and tax, and profit are negative, with EBIT around minus 40,000 crore and profit around Rs minus 30,000 crore. As we move forward in time, both EBIT and profit show an improving trend, moving into positive territory by 2022. By 2024, EBIT reaches around Rs 20,000, while profit slightly lower but closely following the same positive trend. This suggests that the company has been managing its cost effectively, and despite early losses, it has been able to turn around its financial performance, achieving profitability by 2024. What has also helped in that both Reliance and Airtel have been able to increase subscriber prices after several years of very intense competition. Both companies also had to invest very sustainability in 5G rollout, as did Reliance Jio did. The company also struggled financially after the acquisition of Zain. However, by now it has put its finances in order. It has survived and even thrived when it was expected to buckle under the competitive pressures from Reliance Jio, even though it may have lost its market leadership position. Only time will tell how well does Airtel perform. Who will lead this telecom race? We will look at the financials, spectrum wars between the companies and some other aspects of the telecom industry in a separate video. That wraps up our look at Airtel's incredible journey of expansion and innovation. From humble beginnings to becoming a telecommunications giant, Airtel has truly transformed the way India connects. If you found this video insightful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business stories and industry updates. Thanks for watching and stay connected for more content coming soon.